Alright boys, welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Experiments. Now the first one that we are going to be doing in this episode is Relay Soul versus Exodia. Now Exodia has the effect of you win the duel, which is a win condition that cannot be negated. However, this has been a question in the community as far as what happens if you Relay Soul an Exodia part and it bounces back to your hand. Do you win because of Exodia, or do you lose because of Relay Soul's effect, where if you special summon a monster and it leaves the field, your opponent wins the duel? So right now, before I actually show you guys what happens, I want you to comment down below who wins, Relay Soul or Exodia. Or I guess, do you lose or win? What do you win or lose to? Do you lose because of Relay Soul's effect, or do you win because Exodia's effect is a win condition and this is a lose condition? So what happens? So anyways, let's go ahead and check this one out. Now I'm doing this against the AI, and I did stack the deck so it would just happen to work. Now I do have to win rock, paper, and scissors. Okay, we lost we lost rock, paper, and scissors. Now this duel is actually kind of hard to set up, and that is because your opponent won't activate Compulse. Like, the AI just won't Compulse. Even if they were going to have one life point and lose, they won't activate it. So anyways, let's go back to the AI mode. Again, we actually have to win rock, paper, and scissors, so it may take me like 1 or 2 tries to get to it. But again, I'll give you guys some time to type in the comment section below. Do you lose because of Relay Soul, or do you win because of the effect of Exodia? But anyways, let's go ahead and check this out. So I'm going to go ahead. It took me a few tries to set this thing up. But what I have to do is I have to summon a stronger monster, so my opponent will set his Wall of Illusion. Now again, I stacked these decks so it would happen, so I know exactly what the heck he has here. And then he's going to go ahead and set the Compulse. Now what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to summon a monster from Relay Soul. Let's go with the right arm because it's always the stronger arm. And we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Next turn we'll draw into the last piece of Exodia. Now one of them is summoned. Wall of Illusion bounces back if I attack him, but I lose because of Relay Soul, but I would technically have all of the Exodia parts. So let's see what happens, guys. Attacking with the Exodia arm, it's going to bounce it back into my hand, and it says you lose victory by the effect of Relay Soul. So Relay Soul actually beats out Exodia. You actually would lose from Relay Soul's effect. Now there's another question that was actually something that happened in Zodiac Duelist earlier in the week, and people have been going on and on about this, so I'm going to solve this right now. Let's go ahead and do not shuffle the deck. Life points don't really matter in here because all we're doing is trying to test out the win condition here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Experiment Deck 1, and then we'll select Deck 1, Experiment 1, Deck 2. So here is the other question that some people had. Now that is using present card or any card with the effect of Ghost Ash and Beautiful Spring or Joyous Spring. So here's the question, and you guys can comment down below what you think happens. So people were saying, you can activate present card, this is so broken. You can set present card, activate it, then activate your Ash Blossom so your opponent can't draw cards because present cards actually resets it, and Ghost Ash would then make them go minus their entire hand. Well, let's go ahead and solve that. You guys can comment down below what you think will happen because people were arguing for the longest time, and I'm figuring I'm just going to go ahead and solve it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hit End Phase, and then when it's my opponent's turn, I'm going to go ahead and now activate my present card. But I'm going to chain Ash, Blossom, and Joyous Spring to negate the effect so my opponent would not be able to draw. And keep in mind, this card makes it so they discard their entire hand, and then they would draw 5 cards. Now, I'm activating Ghost Ash. Again, comment down below what happens, what you guys think will happen. I'm going to activate this, and so this card actually negates present card, so it does not work, guys. So, yeah, you can't actually use that effect to win. Or I guess get rid of your opponent's entire hand because Ash Blossom would actually negate the other card, so your opponent wouldn't even be able to discard to draw in the first place. But yeah, a Duel Lockbird, however, does work with the Trick Stars. That's why they were using the OCG, and that's why the deck is winning so often. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Experiments. This is actually one of my favorite series. If you guys haven't checked out the other one I did, this one's actually pretty hype. It's what happens if both players have Exodia and we have Sangan activating at like the same time, but it isn't a chain link. I'll link that down below if you guys have not seen it. It's a really cool concept, and like I said, this is one of my favorite series that I do here on this channel. But hopefully you guys now understand what happens with Relay Soul versus Exodia and the Ash Blossom with the present card. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any other crazy ideas for experiments that we can do to see what happens, kind of like this Mythbusters thing, let me know down below in the comment section below, because I love seeing these crazy concepts and ideas that you guys have, and then we test them out to see what actually happens in the game. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing some of these new experiments, and if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, want to see more crazy Yu-Gi-Oh experiments, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content.